Hi, we make this Hoxton and Urban video to explain what the industry understands from the level of detail of a building information model. Level of detail or LOD. Now there are 6 levels of detail of a building information model. The first is LOD 100 or concept design. The second is LOD 200 or schematic design. 300 detail design, 350 construction detail, 400 fabrication and assembly, and finally LOD 500 as built. Starting with LOD 100 or concept design, think of a design process where you start designing your building with a massing model, and then you convert that massing model into external walls and floor plates. From this model, now you're able to start a conversation with your client, the planners and the quantity surveyor on the massing of this building within its neighborhood, the floor areas that you're able to obtain, and potentially a ballpark cost given the floor areas you're able to obtain. From the LOD 100 concept model, we go to LOD 200 schematic design. Here we begin to add fenestration to the building, and we start looking at, for instance, the external wall buildup, saying that it's going to be in two parts. There's going to be an internal element and an external element of this building skin. At this stage, we are also developing all the internal layouts, so we are able to give further information to our client, planners and the quantity surveyors on the internal layout or the general arrangement plans of the building. At this stage, we are able to confirm to the client that his brief is being met. He's got all the functions that he requires included in the building, as well as being designed to the area that he required. From schematic design, we move to detail design. Here, we've started looking at the finishes of the building. So we've decided that this is going to be a brick clad building. Develop the fenestration further, so the sizes of this is developed further, and we've begun to start thinking about the external the construction of the walls. So here we are looking at 2 layers of insulation and 2 layers of plasterboard on the inside. At the LOD 300 stage, we begin to add non-geometric information to the model. So we've specified the type of brick that we are going to use, the window frame, the color, the finish, material probably of this window frame, and the type of glass. Not to say that we are not adding non-geometric information to the rest of the model. This has the area information. The floor plates here, for instance, has the area information added to this model, and this, for instance, has some information that can be used to calculate how much light goes into the space. LOD 350, the construction detail phase of a building of developing a building information model, is the most extensive phase. Here is where we decide exactly how this envelope is going to be constructed, and it's the same process for the internal walls. So here we've got a Metsec frame. We add elements like the lintel, which is not visible element but a construction element. We add the cavity closer, we add the brick support angle, and when advised by the fire consultant, we add the cavity fire barrier or smoke barrier. Internally, we are adding information, similar information to the walls, internal floor finishes, ceilings, and at the same time, the MEP consultants and other engineering services are adding information to their model to get it to a similar level of detail as we have here for the external architecture of this building. Just to give you an idea of the kind of coordination that goes on at the level LOD 350, well, one obviously is the coordination that will go on between the architecture and all the services, but within architecture there's clash detection and so on. For instance, here there's a clash between the brick ties and the cavity closer, and we find that this track for brick ties finds no support within our design. So after coordinating and clash detecting and so on, we are able to refine this so that we add an extra Metsec frame, Metsec stud here to support this tie and take it away from the clash it had with the cavity closer, and we move this brick tie track onto this stud. And similarly, we go around the building, coordinating the architecture as well as coordinating with all the services model that we get at this stage. LOD 400 is the fabrication and assembly stage. At this stage, we are specifying all the products that this building is going to be made of. So until some stages ago, we had only specified the brick and the windows, but now, as you can see, we specified exactly which plasterboard this is going to be built off. So maybe the rear plasterboard is Duraline and the top one is plain plasterboard, wallboard. We specified the two different types of insulation. We've specified the exact dimensions of the brick support angle based on the manufacturer's data, and all the products that go in here are specified. The model is slightly tweaked and adjusted to include manufacturing data. As would be obvious, to make sure that we don't shake up the model too much with manufacturing data, we need to ensure that we are doing the right thing at the LOD 350 stage. So we are getting the figures for the thicknesses of the insulation and so on correct in the ballpark at 350, so that we just have to tweak it at 400 to get the fabrication and assembly information. And then once again we check for any clashes with all the services design. Finally, we come to the LOD 500 or as-built stage. This is the final development of the model after the building is built. And in this instance, for example, the contractor told us that he's unable to find the insulation that we've specified here. The manufacturer has introduced a new model of that insulation, that rigid insulation. So we re-specified the rigid insulation here, and just the blue color and the pink color differentiate these two. Similarly, the cavity closer that we specified here is on a long lead, and we could not get it in time for our construction, so we had to re-specify a cavity closer, and as you can see, this is a different kind of a cavity closer. So I hope this gives you an idea. And just to add to this, at LOD 400 stage is where we would recommend taking the 2D drawings out of this model, because only when you do the fabrication and assembly drawings are you able to, or it's the best time to issue it for construction to site. And this here just indicates the change in the cavity closer as well as the rigid insulation. So the as-built drawings come out in 2D. It's not just a 3D model that you get. You get 2D drawings at each stage. These two being the more important ones. And this is just not a pretty picture, but it's actually a 3D model with a lot of information added to each of these elements, which we will discuss in a subsequent video on BIM dimensions. I hope you found this video of use and of interest. Thank you.